starters, Olivario Hernandez, Zaldivar Ferrer, and Sanggalang for the Terrafirma Dyip. And over on the other side, we have Enciso, Oftana, Williams, Cobontin, and Pogoy for the TNT Tropang 5G. And there are your game officials, Gruta, Narandan, and Halig. And we have a rotation official as well. First possession of the ball game with the TNT Tropang 5G. And here's Kelly Williams, the ageless wonder. Cobontin, top of the key, three-pointer on the way. Well, that's a great way to start this game here for TNT.
Nice play right there. I believe it was a back screen provided Louis Sanggalang, although he was up against one of the best post defenders in Kelly Williams, and he almost made the shot.
Here's Oftana, step back, three-pointer on the way, puts it in!
Hernandez, and he was fouled by R.R. Pogoy.
Here's that step back three-pointer from Calvin Oftana. Right. And Simon Enciso back with TNT as he feeds Pogoy on the break. Three-pointers.
Defense provided by Calvin Oftana, and that resulted to a turnover.
Zaldivar now with Kev. Three-pointer on the way, and he's been doing this since way back during his days with the UST Growling Tigers.
From behind the three-point line, so good start for Kevin Ferrer in this game.
Enciso. Simon. They go to machine gun Kelly for three. Why not?
Wow.
Why not? And another turnover there. And here come the Tropang 5G, Oftana. Stop, pop. Shut him down, open up shop. Why not? That's why they're ahead 15-4. 3 seconds on the shot clock here for the green shirts. Stanley Pringle, turnaround jumper, puts it in. I mean, he comes into the game and immediately scores in the first set.
A tough shot from Stanley Pringle, but that's something that he can do easily. Oh, what a nice play. Kelly to Cobontin. Or they're 4 of 5.
And Pringle is 2 of 2 since coming into the game. Pogoy, Oftana. That's still 4-3, no good. RR puts it in. And we're still in the first quarter. So that's not great for the Terrafirma side as Ramos using his height advantage on RR Pogoy. 7 seconds in the shot clock here for TNT. Aurin over to Eram. Boy, baseline J is good.
A medium range corner shot.
Sanggalang. 3 balls, money for Louis.
Tournament so far, and he has that confidence to take the shot even from long distance.
Eram, back-to-back baskets for the big guy.
With the way they set up their offense.
Here's Herwela. They go to Aurin. 3 ball from the corners. Good. Wow.
That there was no open look available for Terrafirma.
26-13 is the count. Aurin makes it. That is a 3-point shot. So 29-13. 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. 7 seconds in the shot clock for the green shirts, and that's a good baseline jumper there from Katapusan. As we take a look at, of course, Coach Jong Yuchiko there on your screens. And by the time I opened my eyes again, Nonoy had stolen the ball from Pringle. Ramos, 3 ball on the way, gets it to go. Now that's Ramos. Stanley will attack, sends it over to Ramos. Here's Katapusan, a 3 ball on the way. Does a good looking shot there for Katapusan. It's his second one of the ball game. Now with Nambata. Stingray has yet to score in this game. Aurin for 3. That's his second one of the game.
Terrafirma has a great opportunity, and that's the post game. As you can see, Aurin.
Good for 8 points for the young star of the 5G. Pringle, baseline jumper. Wow, stand the man. Here's Pogoy. Great steal there from Mark Nonoy. Nonoy all the way to the cup for 2.
We were talking about the quickness of Mark Nonoy.
For the grizzled veteran. Cobontin over to Pogoy. RR will attack. RR to the cup for two. Back to Simon. Here's Nambata. Stingray, tough shot off the glass is good.
A beautiful offense from TNT. He saw that Simon Enciso was wide open. And this was the earlier play, allowing that...
Aljan looking for a teammate. Over to Pringle. 3-ball on the way. Wow, great start here in the first half for Stanley Pringle.
A far cry from their start.
That's right. Pringle, three-pointer, back-to-back threes for Stan the man. He's up to 12 points.
And therefore, he should take more shots.
Well, you said it a while ago. He needs to be more aggressive in order for Terrafirma to have a chance to win these games, as Eram hits a jumper right there for the fight. Stingray. Over to Oftana. Oftana had a clear jumper, but he wanted a higher percentage shot, went in. Here comes the 5G on the break once again. Nambata. Oh, the hoop and the harm for Stingray.
Was the help defense of Calvin Oftana.
There's the basket plus the foul there for Stingray. Nambata, the 5G. Eram. About a 6-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Simon. Enciso will attack. Sends it to the corner. Herwella 3-ball. Puts it in.
Again, another great play for TNT. This time, Brian Herwella doesn't disappoint with his own long bomb.
And speaking of long bombs, Aldrich Ramos, well, they are going to check this, but it does look like he did get it off in time. Let's take a look at this once again. Ramos, does that light go off before the release? That looks like it's good, Coach Jude.
It is good, with still 0.6 seconds when he released the ball.
Well, right now, the TNT Tropang Giga. Simon. Enciso will attack. Sends it to the corner. Herwella 3-ball. Puts it in.
Again, another great play for TNT. This time, Brian Herwella doesn't disappoint with his own long bomb.
And speaking of long bombs, Aldrich Ramos. Let's take a look at this once again. Ramos, does that light go off before the release? That looks like it's good, Coach Jude.
It is good, with still 0.6 seconds when he released the ball.
Simon against the lightning quick Mark Nonoy. Over to Oftana. 3 seconds to shoot. Calvin has to put it up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. I mean, he might be able to, I don't know, time travel with the speed that he has.
So explosive.
Here's Machine Gun Kelly all the way to the cup for two.
So it looks like they're deliberately looking for higher percentage shots.
Speaking of higher percentage shots, it doesn't get much higher than that as Louis Sangalang gets away for that easy layup. Enciso. Simon still with it to the reverse. Can't convert. Machine Gun Kelly will turn the negative into positive.
Louis Sangalang, again, this I believe is their advantage as we take a look at this putback.
Here's Oftana. Calvin. Elbow jumper. Wow. I mean, great start to the second half here for Calvin Oftana.
From Kelly. And this was the second jump shot of Oftana.
Calvin Oftana. What a start here to the second half.
Backdoor cut. And a great bounce pass also from Kelly.
Katapusan. Over to Ramos. 3-ball from the corner. Rattles it home.
Got 3 field goals already. 3 out of 4.
Kelly got a little bit too fancy there, but still ended up in the hands of a wide open RR Pogoy. I mean, maybe not as quick as him, but...
Oh, that's a rare gift.
Now look at Calvin Oftana. He's definitely feeling it right now. Against Sangalang. Eram to the cup. Puts it up and in.
What a move by Poy Era. 51.9%. That's truly amazing in this game. Oh, speaking of that.
It seems like they're all business after that championship run in the last conference.
And despite the big lead, did you see how they defended that last play? Players moving without the ball, they're just getting a lot of easy shots like that one from Varela.
With still 4 minutes and change left to go in the third quarter.
And they're executing well.
That's right.
In different actions on the floor.
Ferrer, easy basket down low for the big guy. Nambatak, he's been quiet, but TNT has not needed his offense. Eram. And he's still hitting it from the mid-range, Coach Jude. Aljon. Using the screen of Sangalang, almost a turnover, ends up in the hands of Ferrer, gets the basket plus the foul.
The zone defense, and they made a stop immediately.
Turnover once again for the Jeep. Here comes Aurin on the break. Over to Nambatak for the easy layup.
4-on-2 situation after
looking for his teammates. Here's Barkley. Skip pass over to Nambatak. 3 ball on the way. Rattles it home. Wow. Here's Kev. I just dated myself. Here's Nonoy. 3 ball on the way. And that could be a 4-point play there for Mark Nonoy. On his jump shots.
This is another angle, and the contact was after the shot. That's really.
Ibonia. Back to Razon. Razon. Oh, beautiful find as Glenn Cobantin. Easy basket down low. Nonoy. And sends that ball straight to the hands of Brian Herwela. And this is going to be an easy fast break for the 5G.
Wants to get to that top 8.
In this particular game, it's a 40-point, make that 43-point game in favor of TNT, of Terrafirma. And looking at the coaching staff, and the Saint was really shaking his head. And it's hard, no? When you get into a losing streak like this, you're losing by an average of almost 30 points per game, as a Nonoy hits a 4-point shot right there. Sangalang over to Nonoy. Nonoy skies the reverse, no good. Sangalang puts it in. Aurin, back to Razon. That's for 3, no good. Wow. Instant offense, microwave action here for Payawa.
In what, like a minute?
Nonoy. It does not seem like he gets tired. His foot was on the line, so that's a 3-point shot for Mark Nonoy.
In front of the bench of TNT, they were asking for a foul.
Sangalang. Sangalang gets the basket plus the foul. 5 of 12 from the floor. Another solid performance for him. Unfortunately, his team is going to drop most of them in the first half. Mark Nonoy came alive here in the second half. He's up to 15 points. And Aldrich Ramos with 10. So just 3:12 left to go here. As CJ commits this foul in transition. That's a nice finish right there. Razon dancing with Nonoy. Razon over to Barkley. Can't finish. Another attempt. This time he turns a negative into positive. Tropang 5G. They are going to be getting back-to-back wins. And that will do it, as the final buzzer is about to sound here for the TNT Tropang 5G second win here in the Philippine Cup.